Today, Governor Walz is sharing his plans to expand the state's hospital capacity amid this recent COVID surge.
Capacity remaining a big concern as we head into this Thanksgiving holiday. WCCO's Marielle Mose is live this morning in Minneapolis. Talk about how the current surge has left families struggling to find a hospital bed. Al?
Jason, families are not only struggling to find beds, but some cases they're having to compare the severity of their COVID cases to others and trying to make that difficult decision on whether they want to sacrifice their bed for someone who needs it more. So for perspective on the strain on capacity in our hospitals in Minnesota right now, the Department of Health reports more than 3/4 of the state's ICU beds are full, and 52 hospitals can't take any more patients at all. In one situation, we spoke with a woman from Wyoming, Minnesota, who is a vaccinated nursing home worker who got sick with COVID-19 2 weeks ago. She also cares for her 96-year-old mother at home who took a bad fall while she was recovering from the virus. She and her mother had to go to separate hospitals to find care because of the lack of beds, and eventually she made the difficult decision to go back home and care for herself.
I would try and free up a bed for someone who was sicker because it was heartbreaking. I mean, there's people like lined up out the doors and they're sick and they can't hold their heads up.
And we know this current strain on hospitals right now is not only impacting COVID-19 patients who need emergency care, but anyone else, adults and children who need emergency care for situations that have nothing to do with this virus and the pandemic. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, we'll hear from a family who has a young child with a neurological disorder who struggled in a dire situation last weekend to find a bed in our state.
All right, scary stuff. Marielle Mose, thank you.